What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. This video is entitled The Real Ones or the Real People Aren't Your Backup Plans. What's going on right now is people are accustomed to fake people, fake situations, drama, gossip, confusion, immature shenanigans, trendy things. And this spills over into the treatment of people. So what kind of people do most people love? Fake people, people who gossip, people who are trendy. You know what I'm saying? People who are drama filled. And what happens is, you know, the people who are real in your life and the people who are fake. But the difference is people have been making choices for a very long time to gravitate to, be in relationship with, fall in love with, marry, have children with people that they would consider fake. But after they're done enjoying all of the impulsive shenanigans of being with low level people, you want the real people to be your backup plan, which is a horrible way to conduct your life. But this is what's going on. You know, you have people who know people who are down for them, know that people have their back. But what winds up happening is they're not as fun as people that send you through all these unnecessary changes. They're not as fun as the emotional roller coaster of having immature company. Right? So what you're doing is you turning up with idiots, which by default birds of a feather flock together. But in the back of your mind, you're like, when I'm done doing all this stuff, that real one that I know, you know, they gonna be there. You know, they gonna be there. They got my back. And it's like, wait. Why would they have your back? So they're supposed to forget all of your fakeness, and they're supposed to have your back because they're real, right? They're supposed to be unconditionally loving and always forgiving, and you get to hop in and out of their lives at your convenience when, you know, you want to just do something, you know, regardless of how you treat these people. And, you know, me being closer to 40, I get a kick out of this because I'm old enough to understand how this ends. Because a lot of times when you want these real people to be your backup plan, it's a certain amount of death that's in the eyes of people who put the real people on the back burner when they realize those real people have moved on by the time they're ready to be real back to them. And it's that look like, you know, I can't even make the look. My eyes can't do that, but you could see it in their face, in their eyes, and their face, where it's like, I can't come back. I know I did wrong. You know, I know I made some mistakes repeatedly that were disrespectful, and I know I shouldn't have crossed you the way I did, but I really can't come back. And you gotta live with that, right? Because then they gotta live with all, you know, of all of the people that they don't consider real. Now you have to live amongst those people because, you know, by default you are them, because you chose to be with those people. You chose to give your time, give your life, put your effort into those type of people, and you chose to be those type of people. So you made that bed, you got to lay in it, and that look comes when you realize that the real people, you know, gravitated to the other real people, or they just, or they might be loners, but they're not but they're not dealing with you and your type of people, your ilk, right? So what happens? You know, people run and they think about all the things that they did wrong, because they don't think about how you don't think about how bad you do these people when you're doing you. You think about how bad you did these people when you've reached the point of no return. You know, when people were sitting down trying to have a real conversation with you about some real things that may be hard conversations, but at the end it may better your lives. You wasn't trying to hear it. You know, you felt like, I got time. I'll get back to that when I get back to that. And in those real conversations that you ignored, the principles of those conversations came back to bite your life in the ass. And now it's like, I know you told me this, and I know you're a real one, and I know, your knowledge and your work can get me out of this situation, but you're not gonna bail me out for the 217th time consecutively. You just gonna move on without me? Like, you gonna live without me being able to come and go as I please after I've repeatedly made mistakes that drug you down along with me? That's what we doing? That's how you gonna be? That's not real. I know I'm silly, but that's what's going on. And people don't think about this stuff. Like, they really don't. Because you can't in one breath say, you're the best man or woman I know. But that's the last person you call to check on. But that's the first person you call when you want something. You see the problem with that? Like, if you feel like this person is a real one, but they're your backup plan, but these people that are your backup plan, no, they can't depend on you. If they were in the same situations you were in, you were irresponsible, immature, and unreliable. So the very thing that you can hang your hat onto this person for is the very thing that they know they will never pick up a telephone and call you about, because you're just not going to do it. It just ain't in you. And this is what happens with the ideology of putting the real people as a backup plan. Because, these real people who've done these real things, or been stand up, been A1 with people, they've taken a lot of losses. Like, it costs to be a real one. It costs to be a good person. And people, take people's kindness for weakness, but at the same time, they need people's kindness to get ahead in life, because what they're doing doesn't work. So you're preying on people's kindness, but you're preying on people's forgiveness. And you're preying on people doing things for you because it's the right thing to do. And, all good things come to an end. The help of all good people comes to an end. The covering of a good person comes to an end. The favor of a real one that came into your life comes to an end. And when you try to use these people as backup plans, it was insulting, it was demeaning, it was disrespectful, it was degrading. And when they moved on and you saw how better they were doing, some of you figured out, put two and two together, they would be doing much better if it wasn't for you coming and going, or them allowing you to come and go. And some of you don't get it. How are they, why are they so happy? Why are they so peaceful? Why are they having so much fun? I never seen them like that. You never seen them like that because they were your backup plan. Their happiness and their life didn't matter to you. It's what you wanted out of them, not what you needed, but what you wanted out of them. You know, but they real ones. But you never miss a good thing until it's gone. You know, you never do. That's why once you put these people on the back burner and then you put them as a backup plan, you forget. There are people who don't think like that. They meet somebody that's a real one. They know people out here are not up to snuff, so they're gonna snatch them up quick. Or there's somebody who's been where you at when you're taking advantages of being around real people, and they learn that lesson, and then they just happen to come across one again, and like, I'm not letting this person go. I'm gonna put in the work to keep a real one in my life. So you know what? They not my backup plan. They my first option, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make them feel like a first option. I'm gonna be their real one. But when you got the ideology that they're your backup plan, you're stuck with everybody else. Because a real one don't want to be a backup plan to the fakes that you run with. And it says a lot about you as a person, that you know somebody is keeping it all the way 100 with you, but you want to keep it, 50 and below with them, but you expect them to accept your 50 whenever you get good and ready to come around. That's not going to happen. Not going to happen at all. So you got to expect that. You're dealing with the type of person who's not going to have it. And that look in people's eyes when they see somebody else happy, when they see that real person happy, and they see the person that they're with happy, or they see that their life is going in a great direction, that look of death in their eyes is like, that could have been me, but I chose otherwise. Yeah, and it's never going to be you, at least with them. So you got to take your lumps, take it on the chin, and maybe it'll come back around, and maybe not, because, if you throw something away that God gave you, somebody else going to make good use of it, and it might not come back around ever again. You never know. So we out of here on this one. Peace.